gozaimasu. So, I'm kinda under bully attack. Really. So, I'm still working on second video of insider interview and it's coming soon. I already have the all interviews. I just need to record and edit. This guy. And he has 200k. Hold on a second. And he has the video exposing the grift. Shohei KONDO versus Ubisoft. And you know, something really funny is that, oh my god, this is really the problem. Okay, so the comment, this video isn't meant to denigrate or hate Shohei, as I think he's mostly misguised. Okay? But let's watch his video. That's so annoying. It's getting likes. That doesn't matter. But let's watch. Mic test.
The first video I made in the Exposing the Grift series detailed the way in which grifters and parrots use members of a marginalized or minority group as shields from criticism. In short, these people essentially use the "but I have black friends" excuse when they are accused of racism, misogyny, or being a bigot. The topic of today's video is one of those unfortunate human shields that has no idea that he's a part of something much larger than his qualm. You see, Shohei KONDO is an actual Japanese person that has an issue with Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is exactly the kind of person grifters will.
I'm glad he calling me a Japanese person. I see a lot of comment saying I'm not real Japanese because I'm grifting. I'm not grifting. Protesting this game. But I take that as compliment of my English. But I'm born and raised Japanese, but living in the US now.
Will point to justify their racist rhetoric against this game. These people don't have the insight Shohei may have when it comes to his own culture and country, and their entire issue is that there is a black protagonist in the game, period. I have demonstrated this countless times.
Okay, let's watch.
Shohei is a YouTuber that has done many reactions to Japanese content with a focus on how non-Japanese people interact with Japan.
My channel is Shohei KONDO. So, I mean, I have a lot of variations. It's my channel. It's Shohei KONDO. It's not. That's why I didn't put anything about Japan to channel names. It's my channel, Shohei KONDO.
Some of his content trends towards the negative, and frankly, I do not blame him. Westerners are particularly disrespectful when it comes to Japan. People treat Japanese people as a kind of sideshow when this is daily life for them. So I get it. I, myself, try to educate people on Japan and explain some of the do's and don'ts while in the country.
But what he's gonna say in this video is it's totally wrong. But thank you for being nice in Japan.
So believe me, this isn't a video where
to
I'm
Japanese people
with Shohei on how Asian people are often mistreated in Western society, which is the title of his video. Rather, this is a refutation of the things he says about this game, which are not accurate and is ignorant of the series as a whole.
Living in Europe and America as a Japanese, I do understand the idea of Asian. I do understand how we are seen and how invisible we are. But you know what? I won't shut up.
We're already starting with a dishonest framing of this issue. You're showing Ki Hui Kwan and Michelle Yeoh apparently being ignored by people accepting an award at an award show, which I can only assume you believe was done purposefully. Typically, at these award shows, the winner is attempting to reach the microphone as quickly as possible, so they may walk right on past the people on the stage that are furthest from the mic.
So what you wanna do? you wanna explain no Asian hate or no like ignorance towards the Asian?
I mean, heck, in the very footage you show, Emma walks right past Charlize Theron with a mere glance. Does that mean she's ignoring African Americans?
She has a trophy. It's different.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. In the full clip, you see Emma does turn around and acknowledge Charlize and Michelle Yeoh. So to my audience,
So in this part, he's just trying to prove that there's no Asian hate.
Can see content in the other options.
I'm gonna skip. Get hate comments like calling me racist, and then some people say like all Japanese are racist. By the way, I like your background though. And why you care about the historical accuracy or blah blah blah? Oh, you don't like that because of Black Samurai? Really? You really don't see the disgracing for Asian people and Japanese culture in this game?
In my experience, some Japanese people tend to have problems understanding how they are a little too sensitive about certain things, like people appreciating and adapting Japanese culture, while at the same time the Japanese person is appreciating and appropriating other cultures. I think you may be an example of that, Shohei, with how you just showed an actor apparently ignoring black, white, and Asian actors, but you only focused on the Asian.
What? Racism exists. Racism exists towards the black. Racism exists towards the white. Racism exists to Asian. So I don't get it, what you're saying. And I'm Japanese, and I'm talking about Assassin's Creed Shadow. So I need to talk from Asian perspective.
I'm reminded of the Kim Kardashian scandal a few years ago when she released a product called Kimono, an obvious wordplay of kimono and her given name. Japanese people went into an uproar, including a few of them on my Facebook friends list, with the main talking point being that Kim was being disrespectful to Japanese culture. Me being me, I obviously responded to the clear hypocrisy, pointing out that Japanese people appropriate other cultures all the time.
So he's really generalizing me and these people. I'm not these people.
And nobody ever says anything. Most of the...
This is kind of really bad way to manipulate information. And also something I can promise in my channel, this kind of misleading manipulation won't happen.
People watching this video have never seen what I'm showing on the screen, and that shows you that most people don't even care when Japanese people do it. Naturally, a very sensitive and hypocritical member of my...
Yeah, it's very bad technique. After talking about me and the Japaneseness and slightly switching some generalizing bad aspect of Japan's problem, it's making viewer think I'm part of it, which is not. It's kind of bad, like a manipulating technique.
My friends list attempted to respond to that post, and I obliterated her. Mind you, this woman is married to a black American man.
So I'm gonna skip this. This is not me. And yes, there's a historical inaccuracy, but what we care is that respect.
By the way, how is
Here.
this situation any different to Resident Evil 5?
Here.
You have a foreigner in a country where the majority of...
I said many times, Resident Evil. Some people don't like the Resident Evil 5, the white character in going to Africa and is shooting African zombie. People don't like it. I get that. I get some people triggered. But if that's why this is okay. But he is making video as if I didn't mention about Resident Evil. This is awful. I clearly say that in many videos.
the enemies are ethnically homogenous, and you have a female partner who is a local of that country that helps you eliminate the other locals. The games were both developed by people who are not native to the locations of those games. Heck, the same argument that the protagonist could have been a local even applies here.
And important, I haven't played Resident Evil 5, and also I hear a group of people who are uncomfortable about Resident Evil 5. I hear you, but it's much worse though. Assassin's Creed Shadow is much worse. There's no zombie, and all enemies are all Japanese, so it's much worse. It's different. But again, I mentioned many times, so removing that part and criticizing me is really bad. It's, how can I say in English? 卑怯. 卑怯. Super 卑怯. And I hate 卑怯. Be samurai, man.
If you were mad about Assassin's Creed, then you have to be mad about Resident Evil 5, which we know you're not, as...
See? Watch my video. What? He really didn't watch my video? No, he watched my video because he's using my video.
Evidenced by this being the best-selling Resident Evil game ever. And complaining about journalists that complained about Resident Evil 5 doesn't cut it, because you are literally agreeing with them right now. You people are the snowflakes you used to make fun of. It's a genre of fiction that gives us an ahistorical story set in a real historical period. That being the case, they don't have to get things exactly right. Almost no game does.
They're saying historical accurate. I shared many videos. I'm not gonna show it. Just, if you've been watching my channel, you know it. I've been showing a lot of evidences, and you can still see.
Ghost of Tsushima is filled with historical inaccuracies. Game is insanely historically inaccurate. And what did Shohei say about Ghost of Tsushima?
Tell me.
Japanese slang? Not slang, like Japanese game word. Kami.
Oh, my face is there. Like an old Shohei is behind me. I'll show you. Here. Ni hao. Ni hao.
Yeah, gut level game. I feel
But you know what? Thank you for checking my Ghost of Tsushima. It's my kind of life work, and I'm so proud of it. If you haven't, I highly recommend my Ghost of Tsushima channel.
this is definitely Kamige.
And that's not even the only historical inaccuracy in Ghost of Tsushima. The game places emphasis on one-on-one duels, which...
So this is also another manipulation. In my many videos, I showed evidence of Ubisoft is kept saying historical accuracy. And also I have the interview, check that, they're really trying to do it historical accurate. And they're selling that as historical accurate, authentic. It's very different.
Really how real 13th century battles were conducted. But the point is, a game can be inaccurate to history, even wildly so, and still be a good game. Right, Shohei?
If you want to talk to me, DM me. Really, I can phone call and let's talk. But pretending not knowing or he works for Ubisoft?
While watching this video, this part is what made me get off my Mac.
This is so... In this video, I said many times about Resident Evil 5. So he watched it, but he's making this video as if I didn't mention about Resident Evil 5. That's so hikyo. Man, spirit. That's hikyo. Be a samurai, man.
MacBook and get on my desktop to begin writing this video. Perhaps this guy is assimilating into Western culture a little too well, because calling someone that disagrees with you a shill is textbook grifter behavior. Don't be that guy. Your arguments are
There's something annoying is that you are the one who's doing that format.
better served coming from the place that Westerners are simply ignorant of Japanese cultural norms, and you, as a Japanese person, are not. You are already losing ground with people that actually use their brains.
Such an insult. Such an insult, really. There's a lot of people like this. Oh my god. I want to read his comment again. This video isn't meant to denigrate. Let me check the meaning, just in case. Criticize. Disagree. You're doing 100% and hate Shohei. And then, you can just go. The feel by pretty the hate comment towards me. But let's keep watching. Like a lot of hate comments towards the Japanese on my channel, like saying Japanese are racist. They use anime for the icon. What does it mean?
You don't think your own comments are a little ironic, Shohei?
No.
You just said that people who are claiming Japanese people
Talk to me.
can be racist also consume Japanese cultural properties. Are you not making the claim that Westerners are hating Asians while wearing their Yankees cap and living in New York City? People can enjoy aspects of a culture and be critical of that culture.
Yes,
You
yes,
yourself
I
are
agree.
demonstrating.
I agree.
I fail to see the hypocrisy.
I agree. But I respect. Respect meaning I'm okay stand with you. I'm okay to change my perspective to understand you. That's my respect. So yes, when I started living in the US, I study English and I try to understand people here. So that's my respect. But looks like you have different definition of respect, I think.
Seeing people enjoying, say, a background, huge Japanese, they incredibly people of Japanese people who even know about this game have a purchasing interest in
Amazon PS5 bestseller. Let's check. Amazon JP. Shohei Kondo. Amazon JP. Where? This is not just PS5 soft. Where? This is Amazon JP on live. I'm not streaming, but I'm showing Amazon JP, and then a little bit about my personal recommendation. I'm glad there's no porn. but mostly like a vintage comics, audiophile, and Yakuza. But anyway, where? Amazon JP. Okay, now I see the PS5. Okay. Where? Oh, here. 43. 43. Next, before Cyberpunk, I'm Japanese, I know. We love the things. We love material. We still buy CD. We still have tower record a lot of places. So if there is low 43, meaning we don't like it. Man, this guy. Misinformation and definitely he's intending me to like feeling hate.
Now, the rest of this video is Shohei
That's
just
really
reacting to
annoying.
the 3-hour gameplay footage with mostly silly quips that don't mean anything, like this.
Look how fast she is.
That's the sales point. Now I say it. Resident Evil in this trip, not this TV. this video. Oh my gosh.
Context, and he's clearly misusing the acronym in the same way the acronym is misused by Trump and his insane supporters. These people have, for the longest time, said that if you want to include black people in stories, make your own movie or game or whatever.
Makes sense.
Now that these people have done exactly that, you call it DEI? Excuse me, this game isn't Japanese. It's made by a Canadian development team.
Yes, that's why DEI. That's why DEI.
You are telling people how to make their own art simply because it's set in a place where you're from. Is that really the kind of game you want?
I didn't say. If I say
I've been
that,
to
prove
Japan
it.
many, many times. I have real-life friends and family there. Would you call it DEI if a game developer wanted to make a game about me, the Birdman, and tell us?
See, it's different conversation, but he's putting me to his narrative. Yeah, that's the word. He's forcing me to put into his narrative with lie and then hiding the fact I've been saying many times.
A story about me in Japan? If not, why are you doing the same to Yasuke, another black person that was definitely
Distort Yasuke. We can find about Yasuke.
These are not all the documents we can find about Yasuke. Perhaps that's all you can find in Japanese, but Luis Frois, the Portuguese missionary, also wrote about Yasuke.
The one I showed was translated version of this. And the Yasuke was couple sentences.
With mission in
Oh
Japan,
my gosh,
published
this
in
guy.
Americas in 1598. So while we are in agreement that Yasuke definitely existed in Japan,
I didn't say Yasuke doesn't exist. Yasuke existed. It's a document.
during the Sengoku period, you seem to be ignorant of all the available evidence we have of Yasuke's life.
This guy. Serious? What's going on, world? I shared.
Further, there is a Japanese children's book published in 1968 called Kurosuke. This book clearly depicts Yasuke as a warrior with a sword working for Nobunaga.
Yes, this is fiction and it's kind of new after World War II.
On the cover. This book was written by the Japanese novelist Yoshio Kurusu 33 years before the existence of Wikipedia. You heard me right. A Japanese man was the first person to depict Yasuke as a warrior with a katana in literature, thereby...
Okay, let's be clear. Japanese author who wrote about Yasuke, it's not DEI. Yes, it's not DEI. It's not DEI because Yasuke was in Japan, right? But Canadian using Sengoku period Japan and then making black samurai, that's DEI. Am I wrong?
is not false. Controversy around
Okay.
translation of this is
So
as
it's talking
follows.
about the Famitsu
As for
interview
Yasuke,
saying,
I was initially looking for a character who could become a samurai from our perspective, someone who wasn't Japanese, someone who could see things through our eyes.
Okay, I know this translation. He definitely used ChatGPT to do this. But the other translation show the other stuff. Okay? I know it. I translated this many times. And I shared this version too in my video. And fact is, they deleted this. Meaning, they knew that's bad. This guy, okay, it's almost done. So stressed. And then his comment. I want to read again. This video isn't mean to denigrate, I still can't pronounce, or hate Shohei. Oh my gosh, this guy. I mean, yeah. You are welcome to DM me if you want to talk to me. And you have more followers and you have a bigger channel. And what you're doing is pretty bully. And also lie. Yeah, alright, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like button. And what do you think? Is this okay to do that? For me, it's not okay. Let me know in the comment. And let's be nice to people and don't be hikyo. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.